In Budget 2022, the government proposed the introduction of the tax-free First Home Savings Account, otherwise known as the FHSA. This new registered plan would give prospective first-time buyers the ability to save $40,000 on a tax-free basis. Like a registered retirement savings plan, otherwise known as the RRSP, contributions would be tax deductible, and withdrawals to purchase a first home, including from investment income, would be non-taxable, like the tax-free savings account, or TFSA. We're going to discuss this savings plan in detail, if you're eligible, if you should even use it, and why the government introduced it. Welcome to my channel where I talk about everything real estate related in Canada with a focus on the city of Toronto. My name is Macallum and I am the leader and manager of a 39 agent real estate team here in the city of Toronto. We specialize in residential resale, pre-construction, as well as leasing. If you gain even an ounce of value from this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified when I release another video. I want to be a resource for those seeking answers, and the more you interact with my videos, the better the YouTube algorithm will work for me and push this type of content to others like yourself looking to learn. And finally, if you are a buyer, a tenant, or a seller looking to chat more, you can scroll down to the description in this video where you can book a buyer consultation, a listing consultation, or just a general call to chat about the real estate market. Let's jump into the tax-free First Home Savings Account. First off, according to the Government of Canada website, the government expects that Canadians will be able to open and contribute to an FHSA at some point in 2023. We need to discuss a general overview of the FHSA before jumping into any details and my thoughts on it. So, what is the FHSA? The FHSA is an initiative set out by the federal government to help Canadians purchase their first home. Those using the account can save up to a maximum of $40,000 to be used towards the purchase of a single family home. There is a limit of $8,000 a year that you can contribute to the account. Any unused contributions carry forward similar to the TFSA and RRSP. For example, if you contributed $5,000 one year, you'd have $11,000 contribution room available the next year. Since this is a tax-free account, you won't pay any taxes on capital gains or interest earned. In addition, any contributions you make to the account are tax deductible. This account basically combines the benefits of an RRSP and a TFSA. Unlike the RRSP, you don't need to pay back any funds withdrawn from your FHSA. However, if you do not use your open FHSA within 15 years, you need to transfer the funds to your RRSP. That all sounds great, right? Now you're hoping I answer the question of, are you eligible to open an FHSA? At this time, you must be a resident of Canada, you must be at least 18 years of age, and you cannot own a home at any time in the year the account is opened or during the preceding 4 calendar years. I've referred to a few different acronyms and savings investment accounts throughout this video, such as the TFSA and the RRSP. The TFSA, or tax-free savings account, is, well, exactly as it sounds, with one small twist. It's called a savings account, but really it's an investment account. You can open a TFSA, deposit funds, and begin investing with your portfolio manager. The gains are, as the name of the account suggests, tax-free. There are other benefits and restrictions to the TFSA, but this video is primarily about the FHSA. Then there's the RRSP, the Registered Retirement Savings Plan. Again, a little misleading because you are allowed to invest the funds. Both of these accounts can be used for the purchase of a home. I am a firm believer that everyone who has aspirations of purchasing a home should open both a TFSA and an RRSP. If you are 18 years old right now and you're watching this video, set up your TFSA tomorrow. Starting early is key. You should have a TFSA and an RRSP, even if you don't plan on buying a home. I leveraged both my TFSA and my RRSP when I purchased my home for the tax benefits. If the FHSA existed when I purchased, would I have utilized it? Yes, absolutely 100%. I would have used my FHSA over my RRSP. So the TFSA and RRSP accounts already exist. Why is a third account being introduced? It's being introduced to provide first-time buyers with an additional savings avenue. Okay, that's cool and all, right? An extra account to save and invest with. But does it make owning a home more affordable? No, I do not believe the FHSA alone will make owning a home more affordable. I don't think it will even move the needle on affordability. The reason I say that is because the FHSA does not increase your salary, does not help you save on a monthly basis, nor does it provide you with early access to funds which can be invested. It is merely another savings avenue. The FHSA and RRSP are quite similar with a few exceptions. The main similarities we'll focus on is the amount of money you can withdraw from each account for the purchase of a property. A buyer can withdraw $35,000 from their RRSP for the purchase of a new home. A buyer can withdraw $40,000 from their FHSA for the purchase of a home. That's a difference of $5,000 in favor of the FHSA. It's very important to note that according to the Government of Canada website, the RRSP Home Buyers Plan, HBP, would continue to be available under existing rules. However, an individual would not be permitted to make both an FHSA withdrawal and an HBP withdrawal with respect to the same qualifying home purchase. Basically, you cannot use both accounts. So essentially, you choose between the HBP and FHSA. Now, most would opt for utilizing the FHSA because there's no repayment requirement and they would get access to an extra $5,000 assuming they maxed out the FHSA. The reason that it's so difficult for first-time buyers to get into the real estate market is not due to the limited number of savings accounts that they have access to. It's due to high cost of living, high cost of rent, high cost of groceries, high cost of gas, high cost of literally everything that eats into their ability to save and use those savings to invest into these accounts and then purchase real estate. Everyone's finances are different, and I am not a portfolio manager, but I would recommend utilizing your TFSA and FHSA over your TFSA and RRSP. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. If you learned something new, please hit the like button and consider subscribing.